Morning everybody, welcome to another installment of Brews and Views, fresh from today's workout. And today we're going to be covering, continuing to say, the emotional intelligence series. And today we're on number 5. We're looking at resilience and navigating adversity and bouncing back. So I'm going to start today's episode with a quote, and that is: "Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one that you had before." And that's by Elizabeth Edwards. So welcome back. So in this series of emotional intelligence and mental well-being, in our previous episodes we've explored self-awareness, empathy, emotional management, and last week was social awareness. Also today we're going to be diving into the topic of resilience, discovery, and the power of bouncing back from adversity and embracing our new realities in them situations. So in that quote by Elizabeth Edwards, it kind of reminds us that resilience is not just about bouncing back, and it's also about accepting and adapting to our new circumstances at that moment in time, and being present there and understanding that is now the new reality. So we're going to have a look at and ask some questions about what that means a little bit more, and understanding the importance of maintaining a positive mental health attitude whilst navigating life's lovely little challenges. And obviously the reason for doing this is the more you become emotionally intelligent, the more intelligence you have at an emotional level, the more likely you are to be able to help yourself and help others through difficult situations. Okay, so we've got to ask ourselves some questions, and asking yourself questions is a really good way to sort of to sort of maybe meditate on them, or sort of sit on them questions, and then sometimes it will just come to you. So what sort of factors contribute to resilience, and can resilience be learned and developed? Well, I believe it can. So it's something that you can become better at. You can certainly get worse at it by just giving up, and that's not what we want to do. That's not what this is about. This is about building up emotional intelligence strength in order to be able to push yourself and get yourself through those difficult situations, or maybe learn from previous situations in order to be able to go back, or in the future something happens in the future, that you can then deal with it so much more better. So we're going to explore some concepts like mindset optimization and self-compassion. Also social support, something that I think like men are slightly getting a bit better at. Women are sometimes have them troops already formed, and they know who they can go to and will easily and happily talk to others. But men, we do need to do a little bit better in this one. We do need to be able to open up and express ourselves in different ways. And then upon doing that, you're going to start building resilience, because you know that whatever's just happened is not the be all and end all of the world, and you have people that can support you, and you are able to get through difficult situations because you would have done it before. So resilience is not just about weathering storms and being that tough cookie that can just get through everything. It's about embracing change, finding the strength, finding new untapped levels of strength within ourselves, and again also seeking support. Some people think that being strong means you don't ask for help. Sometimes being strong means that you're actually able to ask for help, because that doesn't make you appear weak. It's going to strengthen you now, and enable you to get through certain situations. You're empowering yourself by understanding that what you need. It's like most successful business people out there, what they can't do everything themselves. Does that make them weak? So they're going to go out there and get some of the best help that they can, financial, marketing, whatever, sales. They're going to get the best people to help them to do that, and that will make them stronger. So what I'm trying to say here is, get yourself some good friends that are good at certain things. I mean, sometimes you can't have a friend that does everything, might have a friend who's good at, maybe motivating to go to the gym. You might have a friend that's good at motivating you, like sit talk. Different friends should have realistically different purposes. So build yourself a troop. That's straight out of the Chimp Paradox, one of my favourite books of all time. If you haven't read that, I go on about it all the time because it really was a book that changed my life. And again, in a way that does touch on emotional intelligence and all the other things, like social awareness and building up resilience, because it helps you to understand the thought processes and sort of, and attempt a word that I always get wrong, compartmentalize. I did it. Compartmentalize 2 times in a row. Certain things that, and understanding them, and then being able to deal with them better. So thank you very much for watching this extended version of Brews and Views. Thank you very much, and I will catch you all next time. Remember, you are loved, you are needed, you're not alone. And I just want to add a new message to this one, to some of you out there that are on the fence about religion, Christianity. I just want to give you a little task, little task, something that might help you grow a little bit of faith. And this is another little quote that I heard yesterday in church, is that you're only going to get what you pray for by praying. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. Catch you next time.